Satay. Satay is one of Southeast Asia's most recognizable street foods. Most commonly associated with Malaysia, it consists of marinated meat skewered and grilled over charcoal. The marinade often includes turmeric, garlic, and aromatic spices that penetrate meat before cooking. What makes satay different is the balance between smoke and sauce. The grilled meat develops a charred exterior, while a rich peanut sauce adds sweetness, spice, and texture. Originally sold by street vendors and market stalls, satay became popular because it was portable, affordable, and easy to prepare in large quantities. Today, it remains a symbol of Malaysian street food culture. Jiaozi are Chinese dumplings filled with meat, vegetables, or seafood and wrapped inside thin dough. They are usually boiled, steamed, or pan-fried depending on the region and occasion. What separates Jiaozi from many other dumplings is the importance of the seal. Each fold helps keep juices trapped inside during cooking. Historically, Jiaozi became associated with Lunar New Year celebrations because their shape resembles ancient Chinese currency. Over time, they evolved from festive food into an everyday staple found in homes, restaurants, and street stalls throughout China. Takoyaki originated in Osaka, Japan, and is built around a simple idea. Batter is poured into a special molded pan and filled with pieces of octopus, green onion, and pickled ginger. The cook constantly rotates each piece until it forms a nearly perfect sphere. The result is a snack with a lightly crisp exterior and a soft center. Takoyaki became popular because it was inexpensive and entertaining to watch being prepared. Even today, much of its appeal comes from the cooking process itself, which often draws crowds before the food is even served. Bánh Mì. Bánh Mì is a Vietnamese sandwich that reflects a unique cultural blend. It combines a crisp baguette with ingredients such as grilled meat, pâté, pickled vegetables, cucumber, and fresh herbs. Its origins can be traced to the French colonial period. When European bread was introduced to Vietnam, local cooks adapted the concept using Vietnamese ingredients and flavors. The result is a sandwich defined by contrast. Crunchy bread meets soft fillings, while rich meats are balanced by bright herbs and pickled vegetables. Bánh Mì became one of Vietnam's most famous street foods because it is filling, portable, and full of flavor. Kathi roll. Kathi roll comes from Kolkata, India, where vendors looked for a practical way to serve grilled meat to busy customers. Instead of presenting meat on skewers, they wrapped it inside layers of flatbread. Over time, fillings expanded to include chicken, lamb, eggs, vegetables, and paneer. The bread acts as both container and part of the meal itself. This portability helped the dish spread throughout India and beyond. Kathi rolls demonstrate how street food often develops from simple solutions to everyday problems. Simit. Simit is one of Turkey's most familiar street foods. The circular bread is coated with sesame seeds and baked until the exterior becomes crisp and golden. Although the ingredients are simple, the texture creates its identity. The outer crust provides crunch, while the inside remains soft and chewy. Simit is often eaten with tea, cheese, or spreads, making it both a quick snack and a common breakfast food. Tacos al pastor. Tacos al pastor tell a story of migration. The dish developed in Mexico after immigrants from the Middle East introduced vertical spit roasting techniques. Local cooks adapted the method using pork, spices, and ingredients available in Mexico. Thin slices of meat cook slowly on a rotating spit before being shaved directly into tortillas. Pineapple is often added, creating a contrast between savory meat and sweetness. The combination of influences produced a street food that feels entirely Mexican while carrying traces of another culinary tradition. Currywurst. Currywurst emerged in Germany after the Second World War and quickly became one of the country's most famous street foods. The dish consists of sliced sausage covered with a sauce made from ketchup and curry powder. The ingredients were simple, but the flavor combination was unusual for its time. Currywurst became especially popular among workers because it was inexpensive, filling, and easy to serve. Today, it remains closely connected to German street food culture, particularly in cities such as Berlin. Arepa. Arepa is a corn-based flatbread widely associated with Colombia and parts of Venezuela. Made from ground maize dough, it can be grilled, baked, or fried before being filled with a variety of ingredients. Corn, fire, cheese, meat, eggs, and vegetables are all common choices. What makes arepa unique is its versatility. It can function as a snack, a meal, or even a side dish, depending on how it is prepared. Its roots stretch back to pre-Columbian civilizations, making it one of the oldest foods on this list. Despite centuries of change, it remains a central part of daily life. Shawarma. Shawarma is one of the most influential street foods in the Middle East. Thin layers of seasoned meat are stacked on a vertical spit and slowly roasted as they rotate beside a heat source. As the outer layer cooks, it is sliced away and served inside flatbread with vegetables, sauces, and pickles. The cooking method allows flavor to build gradually while keeping the meat tender. Shawarma is spread across countries and continents because it is efficient, adaptable, and deeply satisfying. From local markets to major cities around the world, it remains one of the defining foods of street culture.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to press like and subscribe to Past and Plate, and tell us in the comments what food you want us to cover in the next video.